Good morning, everybody. So today is a pretty big announcement. So as you can clearly see, the game now has a title. So the game is going to be called Swanfield Survival. Also, the biggest announcement really is that we are now live on Steam. The game is uploaded to Steam. There is no store page. There's no coming soon. There's no early access as yet. I have started doing some playtests with a couple of people. So I just wanted to show a couple of the game updates really today. I'll obviously make the announcement that the game is going to be called Swanfield Survival. So this is playing from my Steamworks developer account. We'll click play, go into game, and then we'll go from there. So the game is being developed on Unreal Engine. One moment. There we go. You can probably hear me, but just in case. So the game is being developed on Unreal Engine 5.5. I'm using a marketplace asset template to provide all of the mechanics of the game, which has been heavily modified with other assets also. So at the end of the day, I'm a solo developer. This is my game, my vision, but understandably, you know, I don't have the time and resources to model everything individually, but everything, you know, the vision behind the game and the look and the feel of the game is based on what I want and what I want to play myself. So without further ado, we will go in and then I can show you from there. So we've updated a little bit of the loading screens, so just taking some screenshots in game of different viewpoints and obviously different weather effects. So this will be changing as time goes on, but it's just to have, you know, a placeholder for now, basically, you know, to have something while the game is loading in. So again, similar for the tooltips, these are currently done via AI, text generated tips basically. So again, it's just to have something there. All of this is still work in progress. So as you can see, I've kept the in-game FPS live in the top right corner. The game as it stands is as it is. Everything is in 4K textures, so not optimized at all, but we're getting pretty good frames per second. So my PC currently, the development PC, is running on a i7 12th gen Intel processor with RTX 4070 graphics, 32 gig of RAM. So okay, so once you are into the lobby menu, I guess you can change the character. There's two options currently, but this is just to have something for now. This will change as time goes on. The other option is to host a session with up to 4 or 5 other friends through your Steam friends list, or we have also got a dedicated server up live for testing. So we're going to go into the base standalone game today, just to get in there basically and just show what's changed basically. So yeah, so we've added quite a lot of different waypoints, sort of areas of the game. So we've got now a military base, we've got various different sort of housing estates with houses you can enter, lockpick doors, loot chests, and fridges, or you know, kitchen units, medical cabinets, etc. within the housing. Vehicles you can loot, and also vehicles you can damage to gain scrap metal from. We've also added different campsites around the map, basically. Let's just go into third person quickly and get up here before we die. Where is he's up here. So I've also added in, this is again just the test build basically. So vehicles, just so you've got something to drive with lights, etc. Horn, lights on, lights off, and exit. Okay. A trader NPC, so basically you can buy. The play now starts currently for testing with 500 Zomcoin, which is the currency for traders. You can purchase basic items here and sell items as well. So if I just purchase this grenade, you can sell it back to the vendor. Okay, these vendors or trader NPCs will be in one of the 2 safe zones, which will be in the map also. Along with, as I was saying, the campsites, the housing estates, the military base. We've got the main, where are we? Here, so we've got the main Swanfield city. We've got military base here. These are enemy or bandit camps, which you can... it's like an event, basically, where you go in, you kill the bandits or the enemies, which are ranged with ranged weapons. Once you defeated all the enemies, you're able to loot the treasure, I guess, or the chest at the end of the event, and you gain experience. So experience goes into your skill menus, so you can choose to level up your survivor points, so that will reduce your hunger or your thirst or damage by a certain percentage, and that scales then based on how much experience you gain and how many points you have. So again, similar for agility, so you can increase your stamina, so you can run for further, basically. That's there. You can decrease your fall damage, and the other one is then the power points, which currently increase your melee weapon damage. These are all again work in progress, so if I just go into here, just again, as you can see, the points are on the right hand side, gaining survivor points. These will not be in the final game, but that's that. I will do also change the weather quickly. There we go. We should have enough now for a couple. Let's have a look. So, skills. So, yes, we've now got 7 survivor points. You double click to activate, and then it unlocks the next level. So, we've currently got 40% thirst and hunger reduction, basically. Let's just buy some blueberries for now, just to replenish hunger and thirst. Okay, so that's that there. So if we go, as you can see, the housing estate is down there. I believe I've showed that on other videos, but we can go down there actually. Let's make a start and see what we can find. So yeah, so as I was saying, so you've got the main city, which is Swanfield. These are where we are now, one of the housing estates. There's one here, one here, one here, dotted around the map. There are other areas which I don't know whether you can see from here. Yes, you can. One moment. Let me get the binoculars. And there. Okay. So a big yellow block here. I'm not sure whether you can see any others from this area. But yeah, so basically where we've got the yellow block, it's around here on the map, basically. Which is just under a kilometre away. So this is going to be a farm area. I'm also going to be putting 2 safe zones in, and there's going to be more housing estates down this part of the map, so that wherever you spawn, you currently spawn in here, but there will be spawn point around the edge of the map, and then basically you go inland and then gather, forage, loot, and gain everything that you need. So we'll just go to one of the campsites for now. Here. And then we can drive back. So just wanted to show a little bit of the game itself and the map and the changes that we've made, basically. So let's just get out here. So these vehicles, you are now able to let's get a crowbar. There we go. And we can hit the vehicle. There we go. And then you gain scrap metal from the vehicles, and they respawn also. So that's that. As you can see, zombies are killable with the vehicle, and then you can loot them. I've reduced the loot that the zombies drop so that it's not overkill. Basically, you get cloth or scrap metal or currency. Bears are added in game. Let's just go kill this bear. There we go. And then you get meat and skin. Okay. So that's bears. Deer. Where are we? There we go. There's a deer there. Also, you can see right in the center of the screen little grey dots. So that's AI that are in the level, but only appear when you get within a distance. So if we run down here, we should be able to see him start moving, and then where did he go? Ah, there we go. It's a bear. So if I move back out, and the zombie as well. If it come back out of range, that will then despawn. There we go. So basically that is optimized so that we can have thousands of AI in the level, but not always in view and visible, basically. So only visible when you're in range of the player, and improves performance, but it means that we can have a lot of AI running around live. So, as I was saying earlier, so we've got 82 FPS currently. Settings, I'm running on full epic settings or ultra settings. Reduce this to high. Turn off motion blur. There we go, and then we get in 102. So, I've not seen it dip below 60 frames per second on ultra or epic. So yeah, the frames are good currently, without any optimization, so pretty happy with things as they are. There we go, there's a bear that just rendered in there on the right, zombie, just gonna run over. There we go. Yeah. Vehicles will respawn once they've been destroyed. And let's just get up here first. Yeah, so we're coming up to one of the campsites that are in game. There are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 dotted around the... Oh, sorry, 13 dotted around the map. Just little areas where you have a couple of chances to loot items, and also a campfire to cook some food. One other thing that we've added also here, obviously the edge or the outer map has water, but I've also added in some lakes and rivers to internal of the map as well. So if we run down here very quickly, as you can see, the stamina reduces quite quickly without the points being added, so you can replenish your thirst at rivers, and also if you have empty water bottles, you can refill them at a water source. Let me just eat. There we go. Where is my car gone? Up there. Okay. So yeah, so a lot has changed. There's a lot added. I'm quite happy with it so far. That's where the farm is going to be. Here, that is. Where did I see it? There. So that's the top of one of the buildings in Swanfield, which from where we are is 2 kilometers away from here. So there we go. Let's go back to the campsite so I can show you that very quickly. The military base. So we've added new military zombies, which have a lot more HP, and also have a also hit a lot harder, but also provide a lot more loot. So going into the military base is a very high risk area, but you also get high reward for doing so. And I'm now out of fuel. One moment. Just replace the gas. Where did that go? Here. There we go. Just fill the car up. Done. Okay. And then get rid of that. Okay. So yeah, campsites. So this is one of the campsites. So you've got 2 vehicles, caravans. You can basically, if I get some wood, no crafting, gathering tool. There we go, and then equip that. Okay, so if I just get some wood first, there we go, and put my meat in and the wood in, and it will auto activate and start cooking. So burning wood will produce charcoal, which is used for combining with other items. So for instance, charcoal with fertilizer, sulfur and lime will provide you with gunpowder, I believe. So I haven't added the other recipes in yet, but there is an example. You can craft the workbench, you can craft building, player building items. You can also yeah, so I'll leave that for another update, but basically the player building system is still work in progress, but it is functioning. Let's just use that medikit quickly. There we go. And there is, going to be improvements and updates as well. So yeah, so campsites. So we've got a couple of them dotted around the map. If we continue on, the vehicle is here. What I wanted to show you is one of the enemy camps. So this is one of the events which you gain quite high amount of experience and a reward from completing. If I go in now, as I am, then it's not going to end well, but I will show you briefly and then update again in the future with another video showing what happens with the enemy camps and what you can expect, basically. So if I go, yeah, so let's drive through this estate and then we can likely then get to or through the other side. There we go, so we can see it now. So you'll get a warning as you approach. I believe I've added that in already. We'll soon find out. So, binoculars again. Yeah, so as you can see right now, the camp is there, but there are no AI spawned. They will spawn as you get... Let's just run in, actually. you should get an on-screen warning and sound play when you get within range that it's activated. So yes, so they're still not active. Here we go. So we've now entered the Bandit camp area. And as you can see, we've got ranged AI on patrol. If we get any closer, they will demolish me, basically. So we'll just try that. And then I can respawn. But yeah, so you've got 10 AI all ranged with AR-15s weapons. And some inside the camp as well, as you can probably see. There we go, there's one there. Yeah, so let's just run in and die. So this is not going to end well, I promise. Let's see how far we can get. Oh, not too far. But yeah, so you get the idea. So you've got lots of loot options inside the camp, as well as quality of loot as well. Plus you get a reward at the end for completing it. So yeah, so that's that. So we've now spawned back here at the trader. So I think that's about it for today's update. I will be recording some gameplay as well on the dedicated server, so that you can see and get an idea of you know, the weapon mechanics and everything as well. But today is just an update, mainly to say that we are now live on Steam. The game has a name, Swanfield Survival, and more updates will be coming soon. So thanks for watching.